What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Coach Rob 619 back with another video. Today I'm focusing on the top 10 cheapy fragrances for the summer. A lot of us reviewers, we like to focus on the designers, or we may split it up and focus on niche and designer. But today I want to focus on the cheapies. I was looking through my collection and I have a lot of fragrances in here that I think would do well for the summer, but they're extremely cheap. Most of these are under 30 bucks. Some in here are like 10, 15. I even had one in here that's $8. So if you're looking for some cheapy fragrances for the summer that'll do the job, check it out in this video. Let's go. All right, guys, let's jump right into this. So to start off with number 10, a fragrance that's been in my collection for a long time. I'm not for sure if I did a review on this back in the day, but what the hell, it's been in my collection forever. So number 10, MONT STARWALKER. Now, this is a great fragrance that a lot of people don't talk about. I think I purchased this for like 15 bucks or maybe even 10 bucks. I think this is the 1.7. So I think this was like 10 bucks and the 3.4 to 100 ml was like 15 or $16. But this was the only one I was able to find in my local. I think I got this from Ross. So you'll find these at your Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls. And for the price, in my opinion, you can't beat it. You get a nice green, citrus kind of vibe, woody scent. Definitely a compliment getter. And Mont Blanc, they make pretty good fragrances. I think we're all familiar with the house now because the individual, Mont Blanc's Legend. A lot of their fragrances are pretty good. And this fresh, green, citrus, great for the summer, great compliment getter for 15 bucks, 10 bucks. You can't beat it. Look into this one coming in at number 10, STARWALKER by Mont Blanc. Coming in at number 9, another fragrance people don't talk about, and that's Tommy Bahama's Very Cool. The name fits it perfect. This is a perfect scent. If I was going somewhere extremely hot, like actually the Bahamas or somewhere in the Caribbean, islands, this is the scent I'm grabbing for. It's a vacation in a bottle. It's a nice citrus. It's kind of a fresh, spicy scent with the ginger. Like this is a nice ginger citrus kind of combination, but it has like this cooling effect to it that in extreme heat, this is what you want to go for. Number 9, Tommy Bahama's Very Cool. Now coming in at number 8, another fragrance I had in my collection forever. I don't think anybody has talked about this on YouTube. I could be wrong. I think I talked about this maybe 5 years ago. I've had this in my collection forever. And this is this is one of the best cheapy fragrances, but cheap melon vibe fragrances you're gonna find. This has a great melon note. So if you're looking for a fragrance with a great melon note, it has an aquatic vibe. Some people compare this to AQVA de Joe, and I can get that. This is like a lighter version of AQVA de Joe to me. So if you like AQVA de Joe, you're looking for something different, but you want a more prominent melon note, this is the one to go. This is perfect for right now. This fragrance you could probably find $10, $12 online. So look into HALSTON's Unbound. Great melon note. Great AQVA de Joe kind of clone, a little bit different, but it's in that same vein. So if you like that, you'll love this. Nobody you know gonna be wearing it. So this is definitely a scent that if you have, you're gonna be the only one wearing this. Great one. Look into this one. That's number 8. Now coming in as number 7, this was my go-to summer scent back in the day, man. This one right here, I received so many compliments with it, and this is Lacoste Red. This is a apple bomb. This is a green. It should have been called Lacoste Green. I don't know why it's called Lacoste Red, because it has a green effect, but it has like a green apple is a prominent note. It's a fruity, fresh, green apple fragrance that women absolutely love. Anybody that has experience with this, they know I'm not lying when it comes to this. Women love this. This is going to get you compliments. So if you're looking for an apple fragrance, if you don't have an apple core type of fragrance in your collection, you're looking for something to wear right now in a hot summer, Lacoste Red is the one. I think I've seen this for around 32 bucks on the online retailer. So this is another cheap one. Obviously it's in this video, but another cheap one, cheap, great, underrated fragrance that a lot of people don't talk about. Look into this. Now coming in at number 6, this is one I think I brought to the community years ago. I shot a review on this one. I don't know if a lot of people purchased it, but to me, this is one of my favorite cheapies. It reminded me of my back then Signature Scent Keaton. It has that same mossy kind of vibe, and that's LOMANI's AB Spirit. This is a great sandalwood. You're gonna get rose. You're gonna get citrus. This is, if you're looking for a rose fragrance, a masculine rose fragrance that you can wear, because a lot of rose fragrances are off-putting for most men, including myself. But this is one that is real faint in the background. You probably got to be around roses to pick it up. Most people probably won't even pick up the rose. You'll probably pick up more of the citrus, the sandalwood, and that oak moss kind of vibe. That I said, it gives off like a green Irish tweed. It gives off a Keaton Man vibe. Even kind of a mossy, not Bleecker Street, it's not Bleecker Street, but it gives off that same kind of, it's like a fuzziness. I don't know if that's a good description, but it's like this fuzzy, mossy type vibe that it gives off. Some people might consider that harsh. But to me, this is great. Great projection, great longevity, great price, great packaging. You get it all with this one, man. Definitely a compliment getter. Definitely great for the summer right now. This will set you apart. This doesn't smell like anything else on this list. Definitely a unique fragrance for the price, in my opinion. Look into this one, AB Spirit. Okay, if this list wasn't good enough so far, now we're coming into the bangers from 5 to 1. These are more of my personal favorites. Everything on this list is my personal favorite. I like everything. Obviously, I purchased all these fragrances, but I like everything on this list. But 5 through 4 is more personally my taste. They might start getting redundant as I'm looking at them. But hey, here we go. Number 5, Chrome Legend. Chrome Legend is a highly underrated fragrance. People never talk about this one. You might have heard about Chrome, but people never talk about Chrome Legend. Actually, my fiance bought me this one, and I was smelling it again to shoot this video because it's been packed up in the closet in a box. I haven't worn it in a long time, so I'm definitely breaking this out for this summer. But this kind of reminds me of Montauk. So if you guys like Montauk, or you want to know what Montauk smells like, they have a similar vibe, man. This is a fresh, clean, aquatic, and it has that same sweetness that Bond No. 9's Montauk has, which I just picked up after smelling this again. So if you're looking for something that smells like Montauk, or you're just looking for something that smells good, fresh, aquatic, clean, compliment getter for about, this has to be about $12 at Ross and Marshall. So look into Chrome Legend. Great fragrance coming in at number 5. Now coming in at number 4, one of my personal favorites. I said before in one of my past reviews that this reminds me of Maui in a bottle, and that's exactly what you get with BVLGARI's AQVA Marine. I think you can get this for about 20 bucks also, real cheap. Great smelling aquatic, fresh, clean, sweet. It has great projection. It has great longevity. I received, just on vacation, I received compliments with this one. Great fragrance. You can't beat it for the price. I don't think you're gonna get too many better aquatics than Marine, AQVA Marine, but for the price. Great fragrance. Check it out. Coming in at number 4. Now coming in at number 3, this has been talked up to death. I did a review about this one years ago, and I said to me, this is San Diego in a bottle. It's definitely another aquatic, salty aquatic, and that's Nautica Voyage. That saltiness in the beginning or in this may be off-putting to some, but for me, it reminds me of home. It reminds me of beaches. So this is another great sweet, salty, aquatic, great fragrance. If you're looking for something like that, perfect for the summer. You could probably find this also about $15 to $20 at your local Ross, TJ Maxx. Look into this. I'll have links to all these fragrances in the description if you want to purchase them from Amazon, but you probably can find all these locally first. Not all of them, but for most of them, you can probably find them locally for real cheap. But look into Nautica Voyage if you haven't already. Now coming in at number 2, this is the only bottle on the list that I have to re-up on. Unfortunately, it's hella cheap, so it doesn't matter. I got this for like 8 bucks. Plenty of people talked about this. It was in my world's cheapest Creed collection video, and this, we all know this REHAB Silver, man. I spoke about this, and a lot of people went out there and purchased it. Smells just like Creed Silver Mountain Water. To me, I get better performance out of this than I do with the Creed Silver Mountain Water. So for 8 bucks, and I think that's including shipping to San Diego to California, you can't beat it. Performs well, lasts long, smells great. Women love it. Perfect for the summer. REHAB Silver, great fragrance. So coming in at number 1, I have to shoot this one with a disclaimer. You probably can't find this one anymore. After I shot that review years ago, it seems like it kind of sold out everywhere. But the last time I did see this online, it was going for about $25 to $30 for the 1.7. So if you really want to find it, you can search far enough. You'll probably find it. I don't know. I haven't tried to look at it because I haven't. But I had to put this in this list because this, to me, was my best find, and that's Bergamotto Marino. Like I said, I talked about this a long time ago, and I don't think I found a better fragrance for the price point of like 20 bucks. So what you get with this, you're going to get neroli, obviously you're going to get bergamot, a nice aquatic vibe. This fragrance lasts forever. I get like 8 to 10 hours out of it. I get great projection out of it. A lot of people compare this to bergamot. 22 by Le Labo, which I agree with. But if you can find this, definitely purchase it, especially for a cheap price. I wouldn't pay over inflated prices for it. But if you find a 1.7 around $29, 25, 35, this is worth every dollar. Great fragrance. So this is my number one. Hopefully they still have it for sale out there so you guys can experience it. But my number one cheapy top 10 summer fragrance, Bergamotto Marino. But like I said, everything in this list is pretty good. So if you guys pick up 2 or 3, you'll get you some nice quality juice for a cheap price to smell good in the summer. But depending on what the ladies say, determines what I spray. Peace.